headed out to the desert. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I thought I'd share this scenery with you, what it looks like. But you know your girl couldn't take you from the crib now because I can't have nobody knowing where I live. So I had to wait till I got past the traffic area. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I can't see nobody because I ain't trying to see nobody because I'm driving. Go ahead and hit a like for whomever's in the building. Like, subscribe to the channel, What's up, CC? Dubai. We're driving out to the desert area, Dubai, Sharjah. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? We headed out to the desert. For those of you who join my lives in the morning, we morning chit chat. I'm normally sitting in the desert, so we're gonna head out. We're gonna ride out to the desert right now. We're leaving the city. We're going to the countryside. I might stop. I'm a little bit hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not pack a lunch today. So I'm probably gonna stop by one of these little corner stores. It's not a store like we know it in the U.S. It's a different kind of store. CC, Deep East Texas. Okay, Texas in the house. I'm getting out of Southern. See, I'm a Southern gal. So I love to see the South coming through. He said Deep East Texas. Yeah, as y'all can see, the sunrise is trying to peek his head. It's coming. It's still early. We got about another 45 minutes before the sunrise. We got about 45 minutes before the sun rises. But I just may stop at one of these little stores on the way in today to see what they got to offer. I don't drink coffee, but I'll take some tea and a little pastry. I see we got some more people in here. Where y'all at? Where are you? And what time is it? What time is it where you are? Don't forget to hit the like button as you're coming on in. Subscribe to the channel. We're all about fun, family, and flights. We do travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, Dubai vlogs, all the things. Go ahead and hit a like for your girl. 8:36 in Texas. It's still early. On a Thursday night. What y'all got going for the weekend? Honestly, guys, we're already surrounded by desert. This is just a road built on desert, like right here to my right. These lights y'all see up here, all this is new. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is. But all these lights are new. When I first started working out here, none of these lights were up. It was just dark. You hear me? And right now, it would normally be very, very foggy, but they have been doing a lot of building and stuff out here. There used to be no gas stations. Like, you better fill up before you hit this road out here to the desert. But now there's a gas station every couple of kilometers, which is cool. Hey, there's really money to be made everywhere. but Dubai has been put out there as a money place, right? But honestly, you can make money just the same in the USA. But you know, they got different taxes. So a lot of people do like to come over here and make their money because when I first moved here, everything was tax-free. Things are changing. Everything's not tax-free anymore. But like, there's no income tax, but for business tax, they just started a business tax here a couple years ago. And that's if your business is making $100,000 or more a year, then you have to pay. I don't know if it's $100,000 or 100,000 dirhams. I want to say it's $100,000. Then you have to pay taxes on your business. But even the taxes are still not as much as US, so a lot of people be coming out here. It is, CC, the hustle is insane worldwide. That's a fact. But let me tell you, the US is the model. Everybody trying to, compete for the top spot that America been holding down for years. But let me tell you, the world out here is competitive now. It's competitive now. Yes, indeed. People always ask, what kind of jobs do they have out here in Dubai? And by the way, just for my new folks, I have to say this because, some people just don't know. Dubai is not a country. Dubai is in the country UAE, United Arab Emirates. It's like a state. Dubai is like one state in the country. And it's not even the capital. The capital is Abu Dhabi. But I say Dubai because, that's what everyone knows. That's what everyone's familiar with. But yeah, Dubai is not even the richest emirate in the country. That's the crazy thing. Everybody think of Dubai. But it's not even the richest emirate. Now they got money. Okay. Don't play with it. Oh, I see a little store. Do I have time to stop? Let me see if I stop at this store. Yeah, buddy. It's like a little cafeteria. Brony. No. Here there are special allowances. Hold on, y'all. There are special allowances for people to get citizenship, but it's not like a regular thing. It's not a normal thing at all to get citizenship over here. No, it's a very difficult thing if they allow it. And then there will be special situations where, how do I say it? It's not a thing. You can't just move here and be a local. Hello, good morning. What you got?
Sandwich, burger.
You have sandwich? What kind of sandwich?
Omelette, chicken.
You got a chicken sandwich?
Parota, sabun.
Oh, you got paratha? What kind of paratha? You got falafel? Let me get a falafel sandwich. You got tea? No, not curd tea. Black tea? Yeah, black tea. Let me get a black tea and falafel. Thank you. All right, CC, you said Bruni. I didn't realize they come out here and serve you. I should have gotten some French fries. I had no idea they come out here. This is my first time stopping here because I'm normally trying to get to where I need to be. I thought I was gonna have to get out the car, y'all. But no, I don't have dual citizenship. It's not like that. I wonder what time they open. Give me a falafel sandwich. I never ate falafel before I moved here. Didn't care nothing about no falafel. But now I enjoy me a falafel. I don't want to be recording people. Good thing they're not ladies, because that's against the law. Can't be out here just recording people all willy-nilly. So y'all gonna have to look at me for a minute until he brings me my food. Good morning. I hope I'm good to look at. But brony, what do you mean by brony? You trying to figure out which country? Because it's not near here. Brony is not near here. At least I don't think so. Isn't it like somewhere in Europe? My eyes itching. Y'all see this little thing right here? It's a little swollen. Something going on. Got a little irritation. But it's early morning, y'all. It's almost 6:45. I didn't even ask him how much this food's gonna cost me. But I found my little tripod. I think I can just post it up here and put my phone up there. Oh, you're saying you're... Cece, what you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me you're the Sultan of Brunei? What you trying to tell me exactly? I missed something. I done missed something. All right. Oh, now he's talking to come to talk to me. Give me a little tea. Let me tell you, the people out here love the Keurig tea. I can't get with it because of the milk. I can't do it. But I have to make it clear. Give me some black tea, please. Let's see how long it's gonna take them, though. I hope it don't take them too long. I mean, I'm not that far from where I'm trying to get to right now. Oh, the richest person in the UAE. Okay. Maybe that's not local. Maybe that's not local. That's something I would have to Google, though. But honestly, I don't really try to keep up with who's the richest person. It's just not something that, you know. But I can bet, though. I can bet that the richest person is gonna be in the royal family here. I can probably bet that. Now, as far as citizenship, I remember I've heard stories, I don't know, well, not just stories. I've spoken to people who are part of families who are, who did get citizenship through their, like, grandparents who came here and worked hard to build the country and things like that. And so the sheikh gave them citizenship for the work that they did in the country to help build the country. So unless you're doing something magnificent like that, the chances of you getting citizenship are slim to none. Well, just like me either. I'm working poor like everyone else down here. Ain't that something? Man, America's expensive. Every time I come home, I have to prepare, like, oh my gosh, y'all. It is crazy. The cost of a hotel there. A 3-star hotel, the price of a 3-star hotel will get me a 5-star hotel here. With all the best customer service. I can't believe how expensive the U.S. has gotten. It's crazy. Thank you. How much? 5 dirhams? Okay. Tip for you. Thank you. So I just got a falafel sandwich and a tea for 5 dirhams. It's like $1.50. Somewhere like that. It's not $2, I can tell you that. Somewhere like $1.50, something like that. All right, we're about to get back on the road, y'all. Oop, dropped you. My bad. But yeah, so I always have to prepare to drop a bag. I'm like, that's why I don't come. The last time I came home was this past Christmas. But before that, it had been almost a year and a half before I had been home because, y'all, it's expensive. First of all, I'm flying to the other side of the road. I mean, not the road. Other side of the country. And then when I get there, the cost is so doggone high. So of course I always stay with family, stay with my mama. Cause who finna be paying all this money for a hotel in America? Do I speak the language? I don't speak the language. I pick up on words. Like if people are having conversations around me, I can pick up on what they're talking about. I can say certain words and phrases. But like that's one thing I want to do is speak the language. And people are like, how have you been in this country for over 7 years? It'll be 8 years in August and you don't speak the language. And it's because everybody speaks English. Everyone speaks English for the most part here. But I am going to make the effort to truly learn the language. If I'm in a room, I pick up on what's going on by catching little words and phrases that I've learned over the years, reading body language and things like that, facial expressions, all the things. So I'm able to be in a room and figure out what's going on. But as far as having a conversational, like being conversational, absolutely not. Definitely makes it easier. And it's gotten easier over the years because when I first came over here, different parts of the country, people did not speak English. Now, everywhere you go, people speak in English, you know? So it definitely makes it easier. Uh-oh, clear my window. The sand is getting me. I think I need some new windshield wipers. Y'all see the mountains? I wish my camera could show you what I'm seeing. Like the mountains, it looks so far away on this camera, but it's a lot closer, you know, than it appears. I love driving out here because I love to see the mountains. We are very close to Oman. I don't know if you're familiar with that country. The temperature for today, you know what, let me check that. That's a good question. What is the temperature for today? All my new people popping in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But right now it's nice. If I had to guess right now, it's probably about 75 degrees right now. But let me check and see what the temperature is. Let me just look at my other phone to see what the temperature is today. Okay, right now it's 60. It's actually 60 degrees right now. That's wild. It feels warmer. But it's expected to be a high of 75. It's expected to get up to 75 degrees. So right now it's 60. But yeah, I enjoy it. And I'm reminded, like sometimes I be, you know, I'm a cheap person, you know, anyways, like I'm real cheap. So here I be like trying to save as much as possible. If a meal is too high, what I think is too high here, then I get to America and I see the price and I'm like, oh my God. That was a very cheap meal that I had in Dubai. 4 inches. I saw it on the news. I'm like, Mississippi in the snow, Texas in the snow. This don't happen. That's wild. But you know, when I left the U.S., I was flying out of Newark, New Jersey, and it was -6 degrees. And I was like, we don't get this in Mississippi, and we for damn sure don't get it in Dubai. Like, what's going on? $18 degrees is crazy in Texas. But over here, when the weather, you know, is like this, It's cool. This is like fall weather, in my opinion. But when the weather gets like this is when the people come outside to play. This is when the people go camping, have breakfast out in the desert. They go to the mountains, you know, go camping in the mountains. This is the busiest time for being outside because the heat here, the summer's here, crazy. Crazy. Nobody wants to be outside like that in the summer. It gets way too hot. So if people do go outside, they go like early in the morning or later in the evenings, late at night. But the regular day is ridiculously scorching hot. So most of us expats, we take our holiday in the summertime and we dip. We leave the country in the summer because it can be a bit unbearable. But to be quite used to it, when I was pregnant, I couldn't travel. I stayed, and when I first moved to this country, I moved here in the summertime, so I've kind of gotten used to the summer heat. But it can be rough. It can get rough. All my new people popping in, don't forget to hit the like video for you girl and subscribe to the channel. We're all about fun, family, and flights. We do family vlogs, travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, life in Dubai vlogs. We ride until the day that we die. We ride until the day that we die. That's one of the good things about, once I get past the traffic on my drive, the scenery just makes you just go into yourself, into your mind, and just think. Usually, but they have been doing a lot of building, so I'm hoping that too much of the scenery doesn't disappear. Like these gas stations you're about to see up here on my right, brand new. It's only been there for like a year. It's still new. Like they're just building a lot of things. I mean, I appreciate it because when I first came out here, stopping to get gas, like, God dang, I'm about to be on the side of the road. Now I got options. However, sometimes I wish all this stuff wasn't being built out here. I like the nature of it all. I like the natural environment. They even built a school out here, which was crazy because when I first moved out to this area, I was like, I don't want to work out here because I have a kid and he has to go to school somewhere. Well, and there was nowhere to live. Now they have built schools out here. They've built like gyms out here. They have built apartments out here. Like the apartments haven't opened yet. That's how new they are. They're steadily building apartments out here. And I'm like, they're making it a livable environment for sure. They got all the grocery stores. And the grocery stores out in the desert are going to be way cheaper than the grocery stores in the city area. So that's another thing. I would buy my groceries out here, like after work or something, and then go home to save a little money. For sure. All right, so it's Thursday where you guys are, maybe. It's Friday morning where I am. Let me know in the chat what you got planned for today, this Friday, or for you tomorrow, Friday, whatever day, whenever Friday comes for you. What are you doing for it? Because I know me, I'm going to do a little bit of shopping or whatever. when I get off work today, I'm gonna go, nothing major, but I need a new bed set. I need a new comforter set. I need a new wardrobe closet. I have a closet, but I got way too many clothes. So I'm thinking about buying a wardrobe. Okay, what's going on over here? For my additional clothes this weekend. So I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna go to the market, I'm going to all the places to see where I can get the best deal, because that's how mama likes to shop. We shop around. The only thing is today is Friday. So the markets have different hours on Fridays because it's like prayer day. And so they go to the mosque and they shut down the stores and stuff, I think, for a couple of hours. So my better bet is probably to go to the mall first. Ooh, y'all all in my business. Yes, I got clothes in my trunk. Yeah, I got coats in the back seat. See which one I'm gonna wear. Gotta clip the coupons. You know that's right. Gots to. Gotta do that, yeah. Crazy. When I first moved here, I was like, I'm doing anything for convenience. I'm still about my conveniences now. I will pay for my conveniences, but I pick and choose. All right, let me turn this back around. I can't be talking to y'all. This camera gonna fall. My camera keeps slipping, so I'm gonna turn y'all around. So this highway we're on right now. Ooh, excuse me. This is a new highway. This highway's been here for like, it opened up like 2.5, almost 3 years ago. Likewise, CC, I appreciate ya. CC 17. What's up? What's up, beautiful diva? Girl, we're going out to the desert. We're driving out to the desert area to have our morning chit chat on our way to work. After we leave the desert, we're gonna go to work. But I had to turn the camera around because my camera keeps falling. Whenever I turn it around, it falls. So I'm gonna leave it alone. No, I don't live in America. I live in the UAE, aka Dubai. Where are you, beautiful diva? And guys, don't forget to like the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I left the US almost 8 years ago. Okay, Virginia. Almost 8 years ago. It was supposed to be like 2 years for work. The company I work for came. I was living in Atlanta at the time, and they came to Atlanta recruiting, and I was like, you know what, this might be a cool experience. I got over here. I was like, I'll do it for about 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years turned to 7, 8. Every couple of years, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it 1 more year, and before I knew it, I'm now in year 8. Virginia Beach in the house. I don't think I've never been to Virginia Beach. I've been to Virginia, but I've never been to Virginia Beach. Yeah, been to like the Northern Virginia area, closer to DC. My family that I was born and raised with are all back in the US of A. But here, since moving here, I did meet my husband here, and we have a son who was born here. Okay, Baltimore. Yeah, because that's how, like, the Virginia is considered DMV, right? Is that what the V stands for? DC, Maryland, Virginia. Yeah, DMV. Yeah, that makes sense. But yep, met my husband here. He's not American. We had our kid in 2020, baby boy. So he's always excited to go home. We went home this Christmas. That was his first Christmas in America. He is 4 years old, and he was very excited. He talks about every day how he wants to go back to see his cousins. I'm trying to say it's Delaware. Yeah, because DC is a state. True. And you know how many people don't realize that DC ain't a state? But I've never heard of Delaware being part of the DMV. I never heard of that. You know, I always think DC, Maryland, and the V must be Virginia, child, because it's right there. Whenever I go to DC, like I know people who live in the Northern Virginia area, and so we will always go to DC. Let me tell you, when I do move back stateside, the part of me is like my son, he's very social. He's like his mother. He is selectively social. He likes to watch his environment and then be friendly. But when we went home, he was watching his cousins and everything, you know, he's adjusted to, he's used to a different type of culture. So whenever we go home to the U.S., he likes to just watch and see how people behave and stuff. And then he'll jump in and figure things out. But he misses, I know he likes being around, you know, kids that look like him and that are his family. He's like, he was so excited. It's like, I'm going home to see my cousins. And I'm like, yeah, you're going home to see your cousins, kid. So instead of coming home once a year, I may try to make it to where we can come home at least twice a year, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. Or once he gets older and he expresses he wants, you know, and I see that it's a bigger issue, then we may have to pack our bags to go back home. Yeah, basically his home is here, but it's not like, you know, like in America, if a person is born in America, they are American. That doesn't work the same way in other countries. Like this country, it doesn't work that way. Here, for example, for us, because I am American and my husband is a different nationality, when my son was born, they asked us, we had to choose between my nationality and my husband's nationality. So of course, naturally, we chose for him to be American. So of course, we chose American passport. So although he was born here, he is still American. Oh, thank you, beautiful diva. You don't see yourself leaving? I feel you. I always tell myself I'm coming home because there's no place like home, and I will never, like, if I lose my job here, if I don't get another job or find some reliable source of income and get some sort of visa, I got to go. I can't just stay here, you know? So a lot of people, once they lose their jobs, the company is required to purchase your ticket back home to your home country. So it's that feeling of never being actually home. Never actually being home. So I know that I will eventually return home for sure. I just don't know when. Now my kid is 4. It's a very safe country. And as a mother, I'm always thinking about my son and his experiences. I'm like, it's very safe environment. So he starts school in September. He'll be starting school because he turned 4 after the August deadline, so he cannot start. So mommy homeschooled him this year. The rest of my life, you know, I wouldn't want to. If I was rich, sure. If I was rich, I would live in both countries. Like, if I had the funds, I would have a home in America, a home here, and just go back and forth. I would do that for sure. I think Lindsay Lohan does that. Sure. Could you uh could you ever see yourself not? Nah. I'm gonna always come back home at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna always come back to the US. In the US it actually varies by state, I believe. Because where I was living and working in Mississippi and Atlanta, the deadline was both September 1st for school. It was September 1st there. And in a lot of states, I want to say most states in America, it's September 1st. And I know that because I was working in the school system there. I used to teach the little kids for that age group, and which is why I feel comfortable homeschooling my son this year, because I've taught that before. He does like it when we visit. He's visited a couple of times. He likes the South. See, where he's from is a desert country as well. And so his first time visiting the U.S., visiting Mississippi to be exact, he was like astonished at all the greenery. He was like, who put these trees here? I was like, dude, they grew out the ground. He's like, why is everything so green? He's like, do they paint this grass? Do they spray paint this grass? I'm like, bruh, welcome to Mississippi. So he loves the nature aspect of it. Uh-oh. He loves the nature of it all. And I don't really blame him. Because and I never really appreciated Mississippi until I left Mississippi, to be quite honest with you, because it really is beautiful. I'm in the desert now and they're trying to grow trees, and I go to Mississippi and I'm like, dang, this is natural, this is nature. Because I have 4 daughters, all of them are beginning year babies. Aww. It's January 1st, 4th, 15th, February, and March. And you knock them out at the beginning of the year. All right, birthday's over. Let's do something else. Yes, a scenery shot for sure. Scenery shot. But the only thing is, I'm like, now that he's seen the countryside, whenever we do decide to move there, he's probably gonna want to live in the country. And see, me, I'm a city girl. I am a city girl. So I'm like, we're gonna have to make some sort of compromise. He's the type of person, he wants the yard. Nothing wrong with the yard, especially when you have kids. But he wants like the big yard, the barbecuing and sitting outside and camping and all the things. And me, I want a high-rise condo. Good? Yes, no? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was talking to somebody else. You said, does Mississippi different look? Does it look different? I mean, it looks different because it looks the same but different. You know, when you're young, I left home very early. My hometown, it is. And then I left Mississippi, the state, in my, early mid-20s. So, yeah, everything looks bigger when you're younger and you grew up in that environment. Then you leave and you go off to the city, things start to look a little bit more small. Businesses close, schools close, things change. All right, we done made it to the desert, y'all. Let's see if we get a good spot for the sunrise. And I'm gonna look at the questions again. There she is. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to block, get y'all a good view of this here sun and drop my phone. All right, does Miss, okay, well, answer that one. Do they have the city? Not really. The capital is Jackson, Mississippi, but it's a very small city. And from what I've been seeing on social media, I actually used to live in Jackson, Mississippi, because when I went to university, when I went to college. And so a lot of businesses have left the area. So from what I've heard, I haven't been to Jackson in a long time. So it's a no for me. Do the time zones bother you? Not now. Only when I travel. When I travel back home, people don't understand why I'm so tired when I go home. But I'm so tired because I just traveled back in time. My body is tired. I've just been on a plane for a whole day. Or at least, pretty much a whole day. Because the flights can vary from, normally I fly into New Jersey or New York, and that's like a 13 or 15 hour flight depending on the route that they take. So let's just say, let's say, because it did happen, my flight this year from Dubai to Newark, New Jersey was 15 hours. Then I'm from Mississippi, so I don't have any direct flights into Mississippi from anywhere outside of the country. And so then I had to take another flight down from New Jersey to New Orleans. I could have gone from New Jersey to Mississippi, but the time difference isn't much different. So I took a flight down to New Orleans. So that's another like 2.5, 3 hours. That's a 3-hour flight. So that's like 18 hours. And that's not including the layovers. Once you count in layovers and flight delays and all that kind of stuff, that's pretty much a whole day of flying. So that kills me. I'm tired, and people don't understand why she's tired when she get here. Same thing when I come back home. When I come back to the U.S., the UAE, now I'm going into the future, and that bothers me the most. I'm usually out for about a week. I need to sleep for a week once I come back. When I go home, give me a day to just rest. I'll be fine. Coming here, I need a week. So when you moved out of the country, where did you move from? I was in Atlanta. I came here from Atlanta. Yeah. I was in Atlanta for 6 years. Atlanta had become my new home, actually. Atlanta had become my new home. And then I was looking for something different. I was getting tired of Atlanta. It can be a little superficial, child. But then I moved to Dubai. It can be a little superficial too. But yeah, it was home. It was cool. You just gotta learn how to maneuver it. My son, he loves flying. He loves flying. When he was a baby, he would be so excited. He's not the type of kid that cries on airplanes. No, he's laughing and talking. He absolutely loves it. We get compliments every single time we fly because they're like, since he was a baby, like since his first flight, he was like 7 months. We went to America. We've always gotten compliments about his behavior because he loves it. He's a good kid, I must say. But this time we flew, he's older now. And this time we flew to America, he was like, I like it, mommy, but it's too long. So I think the next time we go home, we're going to do like some stopovers. Like we'll fly to like Paris or London or something because he's never been there, and stay there for like a day and then fly to US to see how he likes that. I did like Atlanta. I still like Atlanta. When I come home, Atlanta's still like one of the places, like maybe the outskirts of Atlanta. It's still one of the places that I would move to. But it's really going to depend on my kid. I'm going to be looking for the best schools for him to be in once I do come back. Get bored where? Like on the flights, or? He don't usually get bored on the flights because, he can watch movies. I always pack some little things like his coloring book, flashcards, his reading books and stuff, his toys. Not too many toys. He don't really play with a lot of toys on planes. But he likes to watch little movies and stuff because he doesn't watch a lot of movies and stuff at home. We don't do a whole lot of TV. But when we take flights like that, then of course I let him indulge in those sorts of things. Now he has a tablet. My mother bought him a tablet for Christmas. And that will hold him up. That will hold him over forever. Atlanta isn't a place for me. It reminds me of Skid Row in California. That was so funny to me. I've never been to Skid Row, but just the thought of it was funny. Yeah, it's complete brain rot, right? Watching too much TV at a young age like that. Try to fill it with something educational. So he has a whole schedule when I'm at home, when I'm at work, because I homeschool him, but I teach him things like weekends and evenings when I'm not working. And then while I'm at work, he has to practice whatever it is that I've taught him. So he has a set schedule where he's busy. Then he has outside playtime is embedded in that, so he has to go outside and play. Because you know, kids these days don't go outside like that no more. Exactly, brain development stage. So now I found a university here that's teaching people, like non-Arabic speaking people, how to speak Arabic. So I'm about to sign up for that, and I'm going to be teaching him Arabic. Now I told my husband, because my husband, his first language is Arabic. He's an Arabic speaker, but he don't teach us no Arabic. I was like, you got to teach us Arabic. At least teach your son how to speak it, because when he goes to your country, he can't communicate with nobody because his daddy hasn't taught him any Arabic. Oh, were you homeschooled? How do you feel about it? Because I've been going back and forth about it, because I want my kid to have a social, you know, be in a social setting. So I put him in a lot of activities and sports, but I want it to be more frequent. For 6 years, my mom was my teacher. Cool. That's really good. And I feel like I can do it in his foundational years, because I'm a certified teacher in the state of Georgia still. I keep my certification up. You know, when it's time to renew, I make sure I keep my certification up, because when I come back to the U.S., I need a job. And so I have all the tools. When I got older, I have no people skills. See, that's why I require Zachy to have outside playtime. That's why I put him in these activities. But you loved it. And his language develops pretty well. He still has his friends, you know, every now and then we'll do a play date. And then every day he plays with the same kids outside. So he has pretty good people skills right now. But that was my biggest issue when I first started. Now I'm thinking about next year, and I've been talking to him, asking him if he wants to go into the school, because we visited schools last year when I was trying to get him in. I was trying to squeeze him in across, but nobody would take him because of his age. But and he enjoyed being in the school, so I may put him in the school next year just to see how he responds to it, and if he doesn't like it, I'll pull him back out. Graduate from homeschool. Cool. I know so many people that graduate early because they're more advanced than the other kids, and that's really why I want to do it, to give him a head start on life. That is one of the benefits, because you kind of go at the pace of the child instead of the pace of the school curriculum, you know? Really? So were you the youngest one, beautiful diva? Why did your mom decide to homeschool you and not the others? I'm curious. Because if I had more kids around Zachy's age, homeschool would be the only option, period. But Zachy's the only child right now. I know that's right. I know that's right, mommy. That is another thing. I'm like, if we move to the U.S., I'm probably going to have to homeschool for sure. But I know that's right. I'm teaching my son how to speak up for himself right now, because he's bigger. He's a kind kid, but he's bigger than most kids his age. But he's a kind kid, and sometimes people can take kindness for weakness. So I'm teaching him to, you know, stand up for himself right now, especially with the size that he's going to be. I need him to be a little tougher. Then no. Even by the teachers. Mommy did the right thing. I'm glad you communicated that with her, because some kids don't do that, you know? When you're young, you think you have no one. So it's good that you're able to communicate that to her. That's wild. I see we got a couple new people in. Don't forget to tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've made it to the desert, y'all. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Now I'm scared. I'm definitely gonna have to investigate. And I try not to be a helicopter mom. But I am a little bit. So I'm always asking my son, what happened here? What happened today? Did somebody hit you? Did you hit anybody? Told my mom you should have just let her. What? I know the principal did not say that. Why would the principal say something like that? That's crazy. Y'all, I'm eating this falafel sandwich that I bought earlier on the road here. It is so good. I thought it was just gonna be like falafel, some sauce. Yeah, it's falafels, it's tomatoes. They got some sauce on here. They put some cabbage in here. Yes, you are, beautiful diva. But it's sad when you can't talk to an adult in school to feel safe. They would chill. That is trifling. What kind of school you go to? What is that? That's a good question. Let me tell you something. Beautiful diva. God, dog. Every time I try to turn this camera around, I drop this phone. But y'all, I never had falafel until I moved here. I will show you. Well, I take a piece of it out. So this is falafel. Can you see that? It's not meat. It looks like meat. It's not meat. It's like, I don't know what it is. I know, me and that phone got a love-hate relationship. Let me look it up exactly what it is, because I've been eating it since I've been out here in the desert, like living out here in UAE. What is falafel made of? It's made of beans, chickpeas, or broth. I'm not vegan. I used to be at one point. I'm thinking about going back vegan. So it's made from vegetables, and they've deep fried it. But this, it's paratha bread. It's they put some cabbage in here, looks like, some falafels, some tomatoes, some kind of sauce, and then I had a cup of tea for 5 dirhams, which is like $1.50. I was vegan when I first moved here, y'all, but I'm not vegan no more. I eat chicken and some fish, and I enjoy vegan and vegetarian meals all the time. But because I do eat chicken and some fish, and I eat cheese, I'm not vegan. It can be breakfast food. It can be lunch food. What I found here, what I would consider lunch food back home, might be considered breakfast here. If it's your first meal, no matter what it is, it's breakfast. But yeah, it can be breakfast or lunch, depending on how it's prepared. So they prepare it different ways. You think so? Well, it depends on how it's grown. One thing I want to do, when I do settle wherever I'm going to settle, is start a farm and plant my own fruit and vegetables. Yeah, the hormones, hate it. Let me tell you, my husband first visited the U.S. The first place I took him, once we got off the plane, That year we went to DC. We flew into DC. I took him to Walmart. I took him to the produce section in Walmart, and he was like, what the heck is wrong with these fruit and vegetables? He's like, why is everything so big? This is not normal. I was like, this is America, baby. Everything bigger. But he was shocked at how big our fruit and vegetables were. Like cucumbers and stuff. Here, my cucumbers so small. When I first got my grocery, I'm like, why are these cucumbers so small? Not realizing that that's the normal size. But I'm just so used to seeing them so huge in the U.S. All right, I got about 2 minutes and I gotta go. I love to come out here to the desert and watch the sunrise every morning. It just does. It gives me some energy, you know? Everything be the same size. It's not normal. They grow different sizes for real, right? It's not normal at all. But this sunrise is giving me life. I don't know how many people got in here. But if you're in here, sometimes the number that's on the screen is not the number, not correct. So if you're joining us and you've been watching us and watching our conversation, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. We got about 1 more minute, then I have to go to work. But yeah, I like this part of the country. I like going out to the desert because it's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. It's calming. It's relaxing. It just kind of helps give you a peace of mind. Because the world is so doggone busy. Sometimes you just need a mental break. Just break. Just like chickens only live for 4 weeks. That's crazy. Why do chickens only live for 4 weeks? Hold up. Is that a normal thing? They get so much. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. When I tell you, I was dealing with some health issues when I left America, the summer before I left America. And I was like, I watched a documentary on Netflix, and then I became vegan. I was vegan for 1 month. Hold up. It was like either 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe it was 6 weeks. And I went back to the doctor for my checkup, down like 23 pounds in 1 month, 6 weeks. Everything that she saw in my system that was giving her red flags, gone. I was doing organic in 6 weeks. I'll just say 6 weeks. Best shape of that time. I think it's time to go back to that. So they get so much hormone spectrum in the factories. Yeah, just look at the children there. They are, right? They look grown as I don't know what. They look grown. Kids don't look like kids no more. That's a fact. All right, beautiful diva. It's time for me to go. I appreciate the conversation. Hopefully I can check you. Not check you, but hopefully I can find you again one of these mornings when we're doing our morning sessions. Thank you so much. Have a good night. For everyone else who's watching us, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm your girl, L Just Living. We're all about fun, family, and flight. So on this side of YouTube, we have that expat life, which we've been talking about this morning. Life in Dubai as a Mississippi girl. Okay, we do lifestyle vlogs, sometimes some family vlogs. We're going to be out and about. As a matter of fact, this weekend, your girl going to be in the streets with the homegirls. So check your girl out. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, you can turn on the bell notifications so you'll be alerted whenever I go live and have conversations or whenever I post a video. As a matter of fact, later on today, which is Friday, which will be Friday morning your time, Friday afternoon my time, I have the video vlog from when I came home. Y'all got sick as a dog. I came home for Christmas and ended up missing Christmas because I got that little flu thing y'all got going around. Y'all had going around out there. So apparently it's here too now, but I had it in America. It took me out for almost 10 days of my whole holiday. But yeah, I talk about all that, all the things my kid got to do with his first Christmas. My family, oh, my family lit, y'all gotta go see him. So subscribe to the channel and catch that vlog later on today, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Time to go to work. Bye. Thank you for tuning in.